Hare Krishna. My name is Prem Padmini Devi Dasi and I am from the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. I want to share with you what made me come to this movement. As a student, doing all the different, preparing for my different assignments in the library, I was wondering about the origin of life, what is the purpose of life, and so on. I would go through so many books and nobody seemed to really answer my question. I was not satisfied, and soon after my marriage I came to Bombay, and one day I was really very much disturbed about who is the Supreme Lord, and I wish I could really see him, and that was very deeply in my heart. And the whole day I was meditating on this, and in the evening when my husband came home from work, he showed me that there is a music concert in the ISKCON temple in Juhu, and both of us were great music fans, and we immediately decided to go there. I had not heard anything about the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, but my husband had, and somehow we just, before entering the auditorium, we decided to drop in at the temple, and there the whole mood, the atmosphere, and really had a great impact on me, and especially looking at the Murti of Srila Prabhupada was really very mesmerizing. And from that time we had a desire somehow to visit the temple again, and Krishna must have heard our prayers, because he arranged that we had to give up our flat in Bandra and move over into a new flat in Juhu, all arranged by his company. Somehow it all in a matter of 1 or 2 months, right? We were there close to the ISKCON temple so that we could start visiting it, seeing all the beautiful aartis, listen to the wonderful kirtans and the dancing of all the devotees. And of course, the most important thing which attracted was the samosas. Till date, there is no other samosa as tasty as the samosas available in Juhu temple, and that's what really pulled us into Krishna consciousness. And we started coming almost every day to visit the temple with us, a 2-year-old son. And when we had to leave the place after a few months and go to the Gulf, again my prayer was up for a long time. I mean, all my life I was really looking for one thing which would really satisfy me, and now that I've really tasted this, why is it all coming to an end? And sure enough, the Lord, Radha Ras Bihari, are so kind, and they are very, very responsive. They immediately sent a devotee to us, and he said that, shall I make you a life member? And of course we agreed immediately, and he visited our home and gave us books and beads, and from that day we got interested, and we started on our own chanting and reading in the Gulf. And by the Lord's arrangement, after a few months, when my husband visited London on an official visit, the same devotee was present there, and he introduced him to a sannyasi, and the sannyasi asked him, how many rounds are you chanting? And whatever we understood from the books, we had just started chanting a few rounds. But the sannyasi said no, so he was not very happy. And my husband was curious, how many are we supposed to chant? And the sannyasi said, you're supposed to chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And that's how we started on our own, but on this journey towards Lord Krishna, who has been so reciprocative, so loving, so protective. And we've also had this opportunity to share this message with thousands of devotees in the Gulf itself. And now we've moved over to India, and we have the opportunity to travel all over the world to share this miracle of this Hare Krishna mantra and this wonderful family of devotees in the Hare Krishna movement. Thank you. Hare Krishna.